Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for being here. To all my subscribers and for anyone new, welcome. Today's reading is Make a Wish. So before this reading even gets started, take a second to really think about that and think about what this wish is that you have, or this desire that you have. I'm doing this reading. It's specific to the star card, the card of Aquarius. The star card is a message of hope, of inspiration, of healing, of guidance. See the big star above her head? If you can notice, she's dumping two pools of water. Water is about our intuition. Water is about our emotions. And where she is nurturing the pond, filling up the pond, nurturing that emotional well-being, she's also nurturing the earth as well. Another thing about this is the star card does come after the tower, and we all know that the tower is a very explosive, revelation. It's a huge shift and change, and we all have been experiencing this tower moment. I think I will come on at a future date, and maybe not too long from now, and put up one of these readings that is specific to that tower energy. But today it is for the sign of Aquarius, and this is the star. The star shows purity. The star shows truth. And this is really why I am doing this reading probably first, is because I really am working actively hard right now to keep people and to encourage people not to fall into that panic, that fear energy that lowers your vibration. That fear energy is what restricts you and kind of imprisons you, so to speak. And so now's not the time for that. Aquarian energy is a whole different, a whole different environment, whole different feeling. The card of, and the star card and the sign of Aquarius is about social consciousness. And I think we really can resonate with that, all of us. Aquarius is the sun, element of air. And that is about our thoughts, idealism. The water, as you see in this picture, is about insight, consciousness, and healing. And, while everybody is taking a break and there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, there is a lot of healing that is taking place within, the earth and us individually. I know if you are sitting in an area and you're not doing very much, it's giving that time to really look within, to really heal some old wounds and issues. And I'm sure there's a lot of things that have been triggering certain things, bringing things to the surface, allowing you the opportunity to look at what those things are deep, see, really to the depths of what those things are, and to bring them to the surface, to look at them, to heal them, cleanse them. Again, water element, cleanse them, heal them, and release them. So I will not waste any time. I will get right into this reading. I'm just keep looking down because I had made a bunch of notes, and so those are the notes that I had made before starting off on this reading. All right, so the first card that I'm going to be pulling, let me just shuffle a little bit more, sorry. I have been shuffling for a while before I got onto this video, but as you've seen in previous videos, I do like to shuffle until I just feel it's the right time. All right, so let's get this moving. Let's see what all right, it's time. Look at this. First card out is your current situation. There's the tower. I'm absolutely going to do a reading for the tower card. So here's our current situation. And you know what the tower is all about? The tower is all about dismantling anything that was not built on a solid foundation. It is dismantling anything that wasn't. Oh, you got these cards are. This is going to be a quick reading because the cards are popping already. The Tower is a card that crumbles things to the ground that are not stable, that were built on deception, manipulation, any sort of low vibration energy, greed, selfishness, all of that stuff. You know, and temporarily, yeah, you can build, you know, from that energy. However, it will not stand the test of time. It just won't. Look at the lightning. Look at the lightning and the fire in this. Look at the smoke and look at the water right there. This entire structure is getting taken to the ground. Current situation. Next card up is the Wish. Oh my God, I can't make this stuff up for real. And there is the Two of Cups. And the Two of Cups is all about union, social unions. It's all about coming together. It's all, and cups are all about emotions. It's love. It's just a beautiful connection of things really coming together after all of the destruction. Next card out is going to be for the outcome of this. I really love this. I love this with this, you know, it's very interesting, the current situation, the Tower, and then the Wish is things coming together, happiness, joy, love, fulfillment, that sort of thing. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Let's see the outcome. Oops. Ooh, 2 cards. Wow, look at this. All right, 2 cards came out. First card, the King of Cups in reverse. Remember what I said at the beginning of this reading? This talks about this big, when this is coming, it's cleansing, it's purifying, it's cleansing things out that were toxic, that were not for our greater good. This King of Cups in reverse talks about cleansing. It's releasing all those pent up, built up emotions, feelings, traumas, fear, all of this stuff. A lot of you may be really going through that deep cleanse right now and healing some old things that have really restricted you and held you back from your reaching your full potential for I really love this reading. Let me just say, I'm kind of feel, because I see the card that's behind it. So this is a beautiful energy. And so if this is you right now, you know, cleansing out all that old, getting ready for the new, the things that are solid, the things that are going to come together for you. And behind him is the King of Rods. It's rods in this deck. And this is a fire sign energy. This energy is someone who after this cleansing and this purification of their heart and their soul and really stepping in, this is stepping in to their power, taking control. This is somebody who has mastered, you know, whatever this is they've needed to master, and now taking that their fire energy, their motivation in moving forward. The King of Wands represents, you know, a leader, somebody who blazes a trail, somebody who takes control of a situation. They have a desire, they have a wish, they have something that they are focused on, and they not only do they go for it, they literally achieve this. This is all about being creative, being successful, being driven, ambitious. This is your outcome. I mean, beautiful, beautiful energy. Now let's take a look at what hinders you. If this message is resonating with you, please leave me a big thumbs up and a comment below. I'm very interested. I do read the comments, so please leave them. I will read them. What hinders you? Wow, this is so awesome. I love this. 4 of Cups right here. This is what hinders you. Now, I'm seeing this card in a couple different ways. So, you know, this is for the general. So for each of you, it will be different. For some of you, this can be an opportunity that you missed, or recognizing an opportunity that you missed. However, I feel like that is for less of you than what I'm really feeling. And that is like out of the blue, an offer or an opportunity that's coming. See how these 3 cups are sitting right there? And this often talks about celebration. Three of Cups usually talks about celebration, reunions, getting together, that sort of things. But it looks like this person is so focused on this one cup. I'm really feeling that out of thin air comes this beautiful, beautiful opportunity. And while I feel they're very focused on this, I'm not really saying I think they should disregard these other options, but I'm saying for some of you, you might want to be aware that maybe you're so focused on what you believe, what you think, the perception that you have, that you know, you may come to find out that you're missing out on something that you're not really seeing by being so fixated on just this one way. I do feel like this card is a card of options. I do feel with the fours are stable numbers. They're a balanced number. So it's really, I feel, important. This is what hinders you. You know, so this could very well be somebody so fixated on this is the way, this is the only way, this is the truth, this is the only truth, that they're not exploring other things that are around them and could potentially miss an opportunity or miss something because of that. So that's what hinders you. Just be aware of that. Let's talk now about what helps you. All right, what helps you? Wow, what a very beautiful reading. I love it because the current situation is absolutely straight on where we are right now, and the outcome and, you know, the wish is just beautiful. People coming together, the resources, the right, you know, for some of you, this might be the right resources, the right people, the right connections, the right doors opening, whatever. So again, be aware of something you may just be so focused on that you're not exploring other options, or, and you know, it's time to, Aquarius is a time of expansion with the mind. It's like out of the box thinking. It's out, you know, it's a really creative and innovative time right now. And during this downtime and during what we are going through right now. All right, let's look at what helps. Oops. Wow, I thought that one was going to fly out, but it didn't. So what helps you? This is beautiful. I love this. I love the outcome. And I've been saying this. I've been just like so high on this. You know, my vibration has been so high. And I'm like, I know this seems very scary and people are freaking right out. Ooh. I'm going to clarify this too. I've really been concerned about people who are freaking out, and I'm like, oh, there's a greater good. You know, this has been something that's, there's a higher power that's playing a role here. Let me say that. If any of you are not, you know, followers or on my, I have a other social media page. And even on this page, if you go back a year and look at the readings from a year ago, your sun, moon, and rising signs, you'll get an additional, you'll get some more information. And I've really been preaching this, you know, this happening for over a year. It's been a year. I think it was a year last month that I've been saying this is what's happening. So you can check out my other social media platform and go back a year and look at my lives on. I used to do a Tarot Tuesday over there. You can see at the beginning of every night that I was talking about this energy that would be coming in. Now, what helps you? Look at this. A loss. There's a loss, like a financial loss, and this is what helps you. So remember when I had this card right here and I talked about you could miss an opportunity or an opportunity, you know, what hinders you and what helps you. I feel like there's a better one that's coming. I'm going to clarify these cards though. So let me clarify these cards, but I feel like there's a financial sacrifice or a financial loss that helps you somehow. And it may be just the experience of that really shifts and changes that fixated focus that you have. Maybe you've been so focused on one thing, this one cup, that you're not recognizing this. And I feel like, I mean, I don't have to feel, I'm seeing it, but I do feel that there is some sort of a financial loss that helps to, I think it's the experience of that loss that triggers something in part of your awakening and your enlightenment, whatever. Okay, let's go and take a look. Let's clarify some of these. So I want to clarify the Tower, and let's see what card it is. Six of Swords, moving away from those things that were built on not on solid foundation, moving away from things that were built on lower vibration energy, selfishness, greed, lies, manipulation, all of that stuff. And I feel like there is an experience that is going to be playing out where you, again, where that it shifts, the experience itself shifts the way you perceive this, the way you think about this, and it moves you away from that. Now, I want to say something right now about this card. If you look, see all those swords that are on there? This looks like it's very heavy energy of the mind, like a lot of thoughts and like would have, could have, should have, and all of this sort of thing. So I do kind of feel like moving away from this is going to be, part of a process as well. What I do want to also point out is if you look, there's these people sitting in this other boat that's not too far away, and these people are just waiting and wanting to reach out and help you. So it's indicating to me that there is help that's very close at hand that is just waiting for you to, move through the darker part of this energy. And, again, with that shift of the mind and getting out of that toxic mindset, negative mindset, that fear kind of stuff, that sort of thing. And it's like all of a sudden you'll see, remember what I said, the right doors, the resources, the people coming in for you. So it is going to be very important for you to recognize what that vibration is that you have, that energy level, and what's going on. If you're thinking negative and negative and negative, it's going to constantly feel like you're feeding that darkness. Whereas when you can shift that and kind of look at it in a different perspective, what is this teaching me? What is the blessing in this? Because even at the worst of times, and don't think I'm sitting here preaching, because I have absolutely seen some dark days. I have lost a child, an adult child, so I have seen some dark days, and where it is, it was, so but you can't sit in that energy. Well, you can, but you're constantly going to feed that energy, and that energy is just going to expand, and that's not really where any of us want to be. It's not where you're meant to be. It's not where you deserve to be. All right. This card flew out, and this is the card that is for the wish. Strength. I love it. This is having the strength. Sorry about that. I should just push this down. It won't move. All right. This is the strength card. Having the strength and the courage to move through this dark energy, to step into your power, to really take back your power. This is what this card is all about. And look what it's right here. Having the strength and the courage. We all learn in this lifetime. Some of these experiences, as challenging as they are, they serve a greater good for us, and they teach us things. They bring us awareness. They show us what's real, what's not real. There's a lot to be learned through some of the darkest days of your life. Let me just say it like that. All right, let's clarify the outcome. I love this. Very great reading. All right. When they're stiff like that, it's not my card. All right, there's the card. Look at this. Success, happiness, joy, fun, love. This is the best card in the entire tarot deck. This is an amazing message, and this is on that final outcome. Remember what I talked about right here? Let me pick these back up, where you're going through this, emotional cleanse, purifying of the soul, stepping back into your power. This is a fire sign energy. This is a fire sign energy as well. Stepping into your power with that strength, with that courage. This is fire sign energy as well. The sun, really. So whatever this is going on right now, as dark and toxic as it may feel or you think that it is, there is a bigger picture to this, and that bigger picture is going to be very beautiful, very abundant, very exciting, happy, fun. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's talk about what hinders you, and that was 2 cards already flew out, and this is what we're clarifying, that 4 of Cups. Can't make this stuff up. These came out in reverse, so I am going to show them to you. Again, I feel it's emptying out the emotions, like cleansing out the heart, the soul. See this card in reverse, Destiny? This is what hinders you. This is... With the Destiny card in the Wheel of Fortune, I'm going to clarify that. Let me grab a whole nother deck. With that in reverse, I feel like it's kind of like that stuck energy, kind of like got you sitting there. This is what hinders you, being stuck. And I feel like you're stuck because you haven't, there's this time needed for healing. Not just the exterior or external world, but our internal worlds as well. And I have this feeling like you're resisting that. Like this is, let me clarify this. I really want to clarify this, why this came out like this. But I really feel it's, for some of you, there may be some unresolved issues. Maybe there's people out there, maybe that you owe an apology to. This card in reverse, like this, talks about somebody not offering an apology. And maybe this is kind of an energy that you're feeling like you're stuck, things aren't moving, or if they are, it doesn't feel like they're moving in a positive direction. I want to clarify this, so let's clarify these 2 cards, Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Cups in reverse. All right, here we go. Told you, right here, contemplation. This is the Hermit card in the regular Rider-Waite Tarot. This is that having to look at the deeper self, and I'm asking to clarify these cards, and it's really sending me this message now with this, where you got to really look inside and recognize and, just the healing that needs to be done. Maybe for some of you, different areas of your life or different circumstances, relationships or situations where maybe you didn't do the right thing, and, you have an opportunity to, put it out there and apologize or do something like that. But I feel like with this Hermit clarifying this is saying to me that it's like you're stuck in this energy until you do this healing. And for some of you, really part of this healing can be just recognizing it and owning it and making peace with it yourself. And just, when you know better, you do better sort of energy. But I do feel like that's why if you're feeling in this stuck situation right now, or, something didn't work out, or why things are not moving forward, that sort of thing, it's because you're being, you know, kind of like higher power is like, no, you're going to sit here for a minute until you really look at this, until you really do some cleansing, until you really start healing things internally that need to be healed. And once you're doing that inner work, you're going to see it reflect on the exterior. All right, let's clarify what helps you. What is this loss that helps you? That is okay. All right. Okay. Let's see. What is it that helps you? Choices. Making a choice. So, okay. I feel with this, there may have been a situation, an opportunity, a choice to be made that maybe your fears got you all caught up, got you stuck, not moving because of a fear of something from the past, an old wound, something that wasn't healed. And so when that opportunity came, you may have just froze or not known the right decision to make. And this card right here, clarifying what this loss was and helping you, it's seeing the truth of what that was. It's recognizing where that decision, that choice that you kind of froze up from, and then missed an opportunity, or suffered some sort of a financial loss or something like that. But I do feel like through this being, sat down to take some time out and do some deep reflection, it has brought up a lot of stuff for you, and those things are being brought up for you to heal so that you can cleanse them out, so you can heal that space, and so it gets released. And once you learn a lesson, the lessons don't come, that specific lesson won't come back. It's more of, that's where you move away from that energy and you move on to something much, much better. I'm going to end this reading by pulling 3 oracle cards. But at the end of the day, I see nothing but success, happiness, joy, passion, determination. I see your wish fulfillment being having the strength, the courage, having things come together, the right resources, the right people, the right doors. And through the process of all of this is really a deep internal healing that is taking place. And sometimes losing something is a way that triggers this, that healing. So it's not always the best way to learn. However, learning is learning. So when we know better, we do better. All right, let's pull 3 cards to end this reading. First card up, Sanctuary. This is all about that space you create in your heart, in your soul, in your surroundings that makes you feel safe, nurtured, loved, protected, where you feel at peace. Nice way to end this reading. Let's see what else we got. During this change, again, during this change, this came out in the Twin Flames reading, the last reading I did too as well. There is this time of change. That Tower card sitting right here in the center of all of this, this talks about drastic change. This talks about taking something and totally crumbling it and allowing the opportunity to build from fresh, starting over. And like I said, when we know better, we do better, and we'll build differently this time. This is a time of change. So this time that you have, that's downtime, that you're really having the opportunity to get in and do that inner work and healing, is going to really create a significant shift and change for your future. All right, let's see what is up next. It's the 3rd card. Sorry. All right. If you are interested in a personal reading that is specific to you, you can always get my contact information in the description box below. All right, let's see. Shadow self. See what I said? This is all about looking internally. Now look at this person. This person is standing at a threshold. This person is doing that inner work, dealing with the healing and the, you know, the cleansing and the healing and the purifying of that soul, and getting ready to release all those toxic, whatever it is that's been toxic, that blocks you, that holds you into that lower vibration. It's forcing you to look at that, to cleanse that, to heal that, and to release that, and take that step in over that threshold into this new way forward. Bottom of the deck. Divine timing. The time is now. This is what you, this is the time. This is it. This is all, you know, like I said at the very beginning, there is a higher power who has definitely, you know, put down some, this is a divine intervention. And this is a divine intervention for everybody, for all of us, in order to become and to ascend into the who we truly are. That, and we are all meant to you know, have heaven on earth. There is no lack. There is no reason anyone should be suffering. That's a self-imposed prison. This is because of conditioning. This is because of outside chaos and confusion that, you know, kind of, it's easier to control somebody who is in fear, who is afraid. I'm sorry to say that, but the truth is the truth. And this is why this divine intervention has happened. There's been too many people who have manipulated and lied and been deceptive and, you know, just done things in a way that were not meant to be done. And then, you know, here came the divine intervention, and here we all are right now. This is all a divine timing. Look at underneath. Trust in the process. This person is riding on a deer, and these beautiful butterfly wings right there, butterflies are all about transformation. This person is still not aware that they have these beautiful wings, and he's getting a ride when he really now has gone through a transformation and able to fly, to, you know, get to a higher perspective and to look down on a situation and see it for what it really is. And this will be the last card I pull, and it's all going to come through to you during this healing. Very, very beautiful message. I love this message for you guys. I hope you, you know, for any of you who watched the twin flame reading, I hope that you enjoyed that. If you enjoyed this video as well, please leave me a thumbs up and a comment, and I will continue to do different readings like this and bring them to this channel. Thank you all for joining me here. I wish you a very wonderful day.